So this is the card we're doing today. Now this is a real mishmash of papers, this is. So this card here, on the front here, we have Easter 2023 papers from March last year from Antonio Makes. This was part of his VIP kit. He has put some of his VIP kit now for everybody to buy, so you might want to go and check out his papers. This little egg here, which is so cute, this little egg die, can you see how it opens? It's so cute. Oh my goodness. So this is an In Love Art Shop die, and so this is super cute. So you get the little egg, and then you get the two halves, and where this little flower is on the die, there is actually a hole, so you can connect the whole lot like together. So I thought that was really cute, and then you get the little edge and the flowers. So I thought that was really sweet. And then when we open it up, this is the card we're doing today. And so this is my Hey Baby papers, this yellow spot. These are the Easter papers from Antonio Makes. In the middle here, this pink paper is actually from the new pack. I tried to do everything. And then we've also got the Happy Easter die with the little ears and the little feet. And that is also an In Love Art Shop die. So with the In Love Art Shop, my code is Iced Images, all in one word. That'll get you 20% off. With Antonio Makes, my code is Louise10. That'll get you 10% off. All the codes going on here. So yeah, so that's the card for today. And then you can, I haven't done it yet, but you can put your white piece on the back. So you can either write here, or you could put a piece there and write there, whatever you want to do. Or if you wanted to, you could write on these edges here. So yeah, so that's the card for today anyways. But I really love that little Happy Easter die. I thought it was so cute. And I like the fact you got the happy separately. So you could team that up with the birthday as well if you wanted to, and do a happy birthday or happy anniversary, happy, you know, whatever. Happy New Year, whatever you want. The Easter is all one word, which I like. I love the font on that. It's so cool. This glitter here, you might recognise that. Don't even know where that's from. That's from DRK Crafts. So that's that adhesive glitter sheets. You know, the A5 ones, the pack of all different colours. That's the teal colour out of there. And I thought it's perfect for this because I can stick it straight down. The die I'm going to be using is this die here. The New Home is something I've added with peel-off letters. And then this is the die cut. So I've cut this out of the white self-adhesive sheets from DRK Crafts. So you can see how well that glitter card cuts out. That was literally through my Big Shot and back again. So literally 2 passes and it's cut that well. I didn't have any problems picking bits out. It literally, you know, as you can see, it's cut so nicely. And then I've just stuck it down onto some pearlescent paper that I had. So yeah, so that's the die we're using. Beautiful die, cuts it all out in one go. And then obviously that banner section there, you can put whatever you wanted in it. So that's the die, and that was In Love Art Shop. So again, use Iced Images for as your code for that, for 20% off. You're going to need a piece that's 6 by 12, and you're going to score along the 12-inch at 3 inches and at 9 inches. Okay, and then what we want to do, because it's a bit of a, it's kind of a bit shutter card-ish. So what we're going to do is at 5 inches, I'm just going to get a ruler. I'm just going to lay it down so I can see roughly where I'm going. And at 5 inches, I just want to score down 2 inches, roughly. So it's going to be about there. And I want to do the same at 7 inches. So at 7 inches, I want to roughly score down about 2 inches. And then what I'm going to do is turn this round, and those 2 score lines, the 5 and the 7, I'm going to do that again and just score down 2 inches again. So you should have 2 inches of score line, 2 inches of no score line, and then 2 inches of score line again. And the same on the 7. So I'm not actually scoring along my ruler, I'm just using it as a kind of guide. I shall actually fold, let's turn this over. Let's just gatefold in our 3-inch and our 9-inch score lines. So these should meet in the middle. On my sample card they overlapped, but it didn't matter too much. So let's just do that like that. So hopefully you can see obviously where those are. Then I need to bring in my craft mat. Now this card is quite easy, you just got to concentrate, because if you end up cutting in the wrong place, then yeah, you kind of had it. Right, so those 2 lines, in fact, actually, we're not going to go down the lines, we're going to go down these crease lines here. So where you've just done your gatefold, you want to make a little mark at 2 inches and at 4 inches. And then the same on this side. So again, down there, you're going to make a little mark at 2 inches and again at 4 inches. There we go. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to join these two up with a ruler, but we are not going to cut all the way across. We're literally going to cut from this gatefold crease up to the first score line. Then we're going to miss this whole section here, and then we're going to cut from here to here. So we're going to go from here up to here, and then from here down to here, like that. So that's what you end up with. So hopefully you can see those cuts. Okay, so we've just done that on the other one. So we've gone from the 2-inch up to the first score line, and then from that score line to there. And then all we need to do now is cut out between these two lines, and you want to cut in from your crease line. So where your score line bump is, you want to make sure you cut away from that. And you will end up with this, but we're gonna cut that off in a minute. So it's fine. Let me just turn this round. Let's just fold that in, and I'm just going to trim that extra bit of score line out, because I don't want that little bit sticking out, and the same on this side. And then what we want to do is we're just going to mounting fold those two folds. So if we just fold that back like that, and mounting fold. So we'll do a mounting fold there like that, and then a mounting fold here as well. So that should be your shape, hopefully. That's what you should end up with. So then it's relatively easy to decorate. That all folds down like that. So it fits in an envelope for a 6x6, so that's really good as well. And it's relatively flat. As long as you don't go too bulky with your layers, you should be fine. So you're going to need, for the inside and for the front flaps, you're going to need in total 4 pieces of mat that are 2 3/4 by 5 3/4, and then 4 pieces of pattern that are 2.5 by 5.5. So those are going to go there, and then these two heart ones are going to go on the front. So I'm going to go ahead and stick these down. Right, so there we go. There's the front done. There's the part of the inside. Then for this bit here, you're going to need one mat piece that's 1 3/4 by 5 3/4, and a pattern piece that is 1.5 by 5.5. And that is going to go across the middle there. Now, if you trim a little bit off these edges at any point, then you will need to just trim your mat accordingly. Then you're going to need 6 pieces of pattern card, and 6 pieces of mat that are 1 3/4 by 1 3/4, and 6 pieces of pattern that are 1.5 by 1.5. Now it's up to you how you want to do this. I have decided to go with the love papers in the front there, and then do the little circles on the side. And on the other card I just did all these 6 all the same. And then I thought what I'd do is I think I'm going to stick my new home on the front there, and then my car is going to go on the outside, because I quite like the idea of that. And I could put this on pads, but because I want it to be flat, I'm just going to go with just sticking it straight on, I think. Okay, so that's that. And then if we just close this up here like this, we can go ahead and stick this on the outside. So this was as I said, one of my little toppers from the pack, and I'm just going to turn that over and stick it on one side. There's your finished card. That didn't take us long, did it? Goodness me. So there you go, you open it up and then you've got your new home in the middle. But yeah, nice and simple, really nice and simple. Stands up nice. I originally saw this card as well by JanB, and she did it. It was a triple panel fancy fold card. I saw it on Pinterest and I thought, like, look at that. It looks quite easy. It looks quite, you know, straightforward.